Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. So excited to have our next guest here in the studio. We have Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's always such a pleasure to have you here,
Well,
Dan.
it's a pleasure to be anywhere at my age.
Whatever. Oh my gosh. So Dan works with Vail Mountain Rescue, and this organization, you're really amazing. If you ever get in trouble in the backcountry, these are the volunteers that will come and rescue you out there. And this is something where I think a lot of people, they get nervous, like if something goes wrong in the backcountry, they're like, I'm not going to call because I've heard horror stories about, paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. How does that work for you guys, and how does
Well, it's real simple. We don't charge anything. We have a very simple billing process. We don't. Though, as you say, there are a lot of people that have a misimpression. I'm tempted anymore when I answer the phone, say Dan Smith Mountain Rescue. We don't charge, just to get it on the table. One of the missions 2 weeks ago was family didn't call because they were afraid it was going to be a $50,000 bill. And well, it couldn't be a $50,000 bill. I ran the costs on it. It was maybe 10 or 12. But we don't ever bill. The National Guard does not ever bill. Flight for Life will bill you if it's a medical issue, and that's between you and your health insurance. It's also a whole lot better than being dead.
Right.
You don't get a bill if you're dead either. It's another way to avoid paying things, but it's probably not the preferred one. Okay. So we're there to help people. We're part of the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office doesn't send you a bill, and we don't send you a bill. So we're out there to help you. Your young lady who's up Booth Creek, we were chatting here before we came on.
Yes.
She's just at a flat spot, not too far up from the trailhead. All those East Vail trails have a climb, then they flatten out, then they climb again when they hit the wall. We do 5-7 missions on that set of East Vail trails a year, and most of them are people that just go out and get hurt. Occasionally, people get lost, as we were chatting. Occasionally, they get chased by a bear or chased by a cougar. You're never chased by a cougar. If you're chased by a cougar, the cougar will win. He is much faster than you are at running, It's not going to work out well for you.
I don't ever want that to happen.
You
ever.
Just don't turn your back, don't run away. Our cougars have so many deer to eat. You're not really on their menu. Okay. You're not on the bear's menu at all. You can get in trouble getting between a sow bear and her cubs, and you can have a bear that's just having a bad day, and he outweighs you by about 3 or 4 times. So they're things to stay away from. See a bear on the trail, back down the trail. Bears don't like you. If you blow whistles or have a can full of rocks, always works too. They're going to go the other way. Cougars mostly too. There are cougars inquisitive. He'll sit and look at you. There's a couple of videos floating around in Colorado. The 2 hikers walk down the trail. They see the cougar cross it. Okay, now the bright thing, turn around, get out of there. Wrong thing, going down the trail. They go on down the trail. They can't see the cougar. Till one of them looks up to his left. The cougar's sitting about 10 feet above him, which is where cougars will go.
No.
And they looked and they decided that they would back out. Mm-hmm. We've had the same encounter at night on Buck Creek, which is right over here in Avon. At least 2 cougars were looking at us, and that's very rare. I mean, you'll see a mother and cubs. Yeah. So this is probably a mother and almost out of being a cub cat. And they looked and we decided it's okay. We'll just go our separate ways. We stayed where we were, and cat moved on, and we went up the trail.
Okay, so don't approach the wildlife if you see them out there.
So look at them from a distance. Pair of binoculars. If you need binoculars to see them, that's exactly right.
Perfect. Okay. Well, listen, if you want to learn more about Vail Mountain Rescue and their missions and how you can support this incredible group of volunteers, vailmountainrescue.org. Dan, thank you so much for coming.
And remember, we don't charge.
And you don't charge.
We don't charge.
You don't charge.
There's no fee. Call us early. Don't call us often.
There you go. So they don't charge, vailmountainrescue.org. Coming up next, we'll have a look at your weather.